That's not a good opening joke. What happened in these? Rein, you ever been ghosted?
Um, um, Not like to a severe degree. Not with someone like I was.
She-Hulk! Hi, welcome back to the
Classic Tanner.
Welcome back to the Bomb Squad Talk She-Hulk. We're joined by James this time.
Hi, it's me.
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
He threatened me with a gun. If I didn't come on, if I didn't come. Wait, no, I didn't. If I didn't let him come on.
See, what happened was we were supposed to record this back in like October, but
we
got on Discord.
James has been booked and busy.
We got on Discord, me and Tanner, and then we were waiting for James. He
just now showed up.
2 months.
It was like in a cyber Mr. Magoo string of missteps. He kept going into different Discord chats like across the internet until he finally.
And at some point, his
home.
computer died for 2 weeks because he spilled brisk in it somehow.
Yeah.
That was in July.
Yeah, whatever.
Always brisk, baby.
I can't trust you anymore. Oh my god,
Represent the brisk.
Jesus
the brisk.
fucking Christ. We're talking about episode 7, 8, and 9 of She-Hulk. Fuck, I forgot to look up the episode names. Hold on. Yeah. Episode 7, The Retreat. This is the episode where She-Hulk fucks once again, and then gets ghosted, and then she goes to some hippie retreat and talks about her feelings and gets her yurt on. I rewatched all these episodes yesterday in anticipation for this, and upon rewatching them, this episode is pretty cool. I like the idea of Emil Blonsky running a fucking retreat for people that like have superpowers, and also a guy that claims to be a vampire but I do not believe to be an actual vampire. Who amongst us doesn't have a friend like that? Rein, what did you think of this episode though?
It was cute. It was decent. I had a more positive time than I had a more negative time, which is, like all the other previous episodes, or episodes up until this point of She-Hulk. It exists.
High school kid trying to write an essay.
I have no feelings towards it.
James, what did you think of The Retreat?
Well, considering it was 3 months ago and I didn't rewatch it because I found this out, it was like 3 hours ago I was going to be on this tonight.
Yeah, I warned him today we were doing this.
So, it was good.
Critics say episode is good.
I'm just going to listen until something sounds familiar. I didn't have time to rewatch.
Yeah. And then we find out at this point that the Josh, the nice guy she met at the wedding, was actually a fuckhead and stole her blood and also hacked her phone. Which I always fucking love that in these Marvel movies and shows, how they just like plug a flash drive in and boom, I've hacked your phone.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how that works.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Nice feet pics, Tanner.
Shut up. Nobody's supposed to know about these. Those are private between us. So neither of you rewatched in anticipation of this, did you?
I didn't think I would need to. The only thing I don't remember is like the B plot for this episode.
Is there even a B plot?
Is there a plot?
I am very confident I would feel just as much diet emotion if I rewatched it as I would now.
Diet emotion is a very good way to say it.
I mean, that is like there's MCU stuff that works, MCU stuff that doesn't really work, and it has like diet motion like this, and yeah. And then there's Thor, Love and Thunder. Those are the 3 types of Marvel movies.
I guess we'll move on to the next episode. The next episode, the one that all the Marvel fans have been waiting for, Ribbit and Rip It. The episode where Daredevil finally shows up, of course.
Did you say Daredevil?
Yes, Daredevil. What? Oh my god. Oh god. What is he doing? Holy shit!
Let's go!
Big Daredevil fan?
Yeah.
James, that was incredible. I see why you meant what you meant by saying I was close when I said you're gonna pull your cock out.
Yeah.
I thought you were just lying when you said I was close, but no, I kind of was close. This is the episode where Jen's hired by a client to sue the guy that's making her costumes. And the guy that's making her costumes is defended by none other than Matt Murdock, Daredevil. Yeah, probably the best episode of the show. Well, James, you seem excited to go. Why do you like this episode?
Okay, so Daredevil is my favorite character in the entire MCU. So I was very concerned with his return because I knew they would change him up a little bit to be goofier, given, of course, the tone of the show as well. And I think they fucking nailed it. Man, it brought 2013 James right back.
That sexy yellow outfit, by the way. That yellow suit was so good.
Oh my god, the little ketchup and mustard number.
Yeah, no, I loved it. That also was a good gag, the ketchup and mustard gag. James, did, you forget how to talk? You good?
No, I'm listening.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's different.
He's trying to have a conversation.
That's different from you, James.
What the fuck? You just expect me to interrupt out of nowhere? James, you didn't interrupt me. Are you okay?
Yeah, you didn't interrupt me. Are you having a stroke again? Rein, what did you think of the episode?
So as someone who never got around to watching the Netflix and Marvel stuff because
hold on. 3, 2, 1. Boo!
I really enjoyed the episode, but even though I had knew nothing about Daredevil or had no emotional attachment to this version of Daredevil, I had a really good time. It almost felt like, I don't know, it wasn't just his presence alone. It almost felt like they just tried to the humor was tighter. It was an actual fun adventure, a fun plot.
I feel like they didn't want to do anything that would make us hate them for ruining the character or anything.
It's like they had a gun to their back. So it was like, we gotta really write this good or else.
Yeah. It almost feels like this was the episode they wanted to make the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also the most minimal on the fourth wall breaking I've noticed. I love this episode. Frog Guy. Holy shit, I forget the actual character's name from the comics. But he is a character from the comics.
Leapfrog.
I still can't fucking believe... Say it again?
Leapfrog.
Yeah.
Leapfrog, thank you. I can't fucking believe that the MCU has adapted Leapfrog. I
really want to cosplay as him.
I love this episode. I love that Leapfrog is finally in the MCU. I love seeing Daredevil finally back in costume. I love that the Netflix theme did play when he said, "I'm Daredevil." Back to the show at hand. This episode's great. I love seeing Daredevil come back. The action in here is really great. I love the fucking goons are just in it for the paycheck. Henchmen believe in the cause.
That was such a good one. Such a good line.
That was so Daredevil, and I loved it.
And it felt like it was a character development because he was it felt like he finally found a little bit of happiness as being Daredevil because it was always brooding and misery. And I feel like he finally found his balance.
Which felt consistent after the end of season 3.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I'd be pretty happy if I fucked She-Hulk. We can move on to the finale now. Where at first it's kind of just doing the messy MCU show finale where a bunch of weird converging plot lines all converge at once with no fucking rhyme or reason. Jen's not She-Hulk anymore. And so she goes to the Abomination's ranch, where he's also hosting the Intelligica thing, and also Jen's friends are there, and it's already kind of messy just on those grounds.
Mm-hmm.
Then Titania shows up, then Bruce shows up, and it's a whole clusterfuck,
and then the incel guy becomes his
I forgot the incel guy got Hulk powers.
Yeah.
That was so... I remember watching the episode being like, oh, this is stupid. What the fuck? I thought the show was, marginally better than this.
Mm-hmm, me too. And then what happened?
And then it was! I thought, a glitch happened when it cut to the Marvel hub on Disney+.
She busts ass through Disney+, dog!
She breaks out of Disney Plus, goes to the Disney Plus making of show, and then she's on the MCU lot. And immediately, it's filmed very differently. I don't know if you noticed this, but not just the fact that it's a wider aspect ratio. or taller aspect ratio. It was very documentary style.
Yeah.
Which made sense because she broke into a documentary show.
Mm-hmm. Very good, Tanner.
Do we just want to break right into the actual big thing?
Yeah.
Kevin?
I can't believe Kevin Feige showed up and had sex with She-Hulk.
Me too. I remember a few months ago hearing that Kevin Feige himself was going to make an appearance in the show. Mm-hmm. So I was expecting to see him. What I wasn't expecting was GLaDOS from Porto.
Oh my god, yeah.
What do we think about this, guys? Rein, you go. I imagine you have something interesting to say.
I think it's pretty fun. If I guess it, borderline nitpicky, I guess, is I think I might have touched on this in a previous episode. How I guess hearing having Marvel poke fun of itself, and by extension Disney, it doesn't feel as fun when it's like a big giant evil corporation poking fun of itself, as opposed to just like a normal person or even normal like creative artist person. So with that, like when they're like, oh, don't we have all these tropes? Isn't that silly? And not like just all the actual skeletons in their closet. Oh, don't pay attention to that. It's like borderline nitpicky. I don't even know how much of a genuine criticism that is and how much of that is nitpicky.
So speaking of the fourth wall breaking,
yeah.
Tanner, did you know I broke into the fourth wall, broke into your room and stole something?
What? Oh, hey! Wait a fucking minute! What the fuck? James, knowing you, it wouldn't surprise me if you bought that just to make this joke eventually.
I didn't even realize that until Ray was just talking.
I love the specific criticism the show is making here against how all the Marvel shows have a weird, messy finale that seems rushed and has too many converging plot lines. And I love that it's critiquing that, and it's very funny. However, I just fucking know the next Marvel TV show is going to have a finale that's rushed, has too many converging plot lines, and feel like it's too much setup for the next big thing. Mm-hmm. And it hasn't happened yet, but when that does happen, and it will happen, it's going to kind of ruin this episode a little bit for me. Because then it feels like, so you know what you're doing, and you know it's wrong.
Yep. Lamp shading.
And yet you're still doing it.
The very definition of lamp shading.
But it's like such over the top lamp shading that it makes me ultimately okay with it.
Yeah.
And if it turns out that the Marvel finale thing problem does change, I mean, they fixed their villain problem eventually, so maybe they'll fix this problem. Mm-hmm. Then this episode will just get better over time. Really, if you want to know how good She-Hulk is, you have to wait for Secret Invasion to finish.
Well, I will say her fourth wall breaking went to an extreme here, which makes me sort of worried for the eventual meeting of her and Deadpool, because like it kind of lowers his like. Could he just in the end battle? Obviously, he's gonna be in the end of Secret Wars at that point. So is he just gonna like be like, actually, Kang, you have no dick, and like, you know, like
I would
rewrite
hope
everything.
The writers are better than this.
Yeah. Well, obviously they wouldn't do that, but I'm
writings...
saying the fact that they gave them this ability now means that they could just do that at any given time.
The funny thing is that this type of fourth wall breaking works for She-Hulk in the comics historically. It doesn't fit as well with Deadpool. Deadpool knows he lives in a comic book, but he very rarely goes to interact with the people writing his comic book. That's only happened like at the end of Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe when he realized he could go to our universe, which was a fun gag. But She-Hulk very regularly would like argue with the person writing her, which I always thought was probably just the writer like trying to brainstorm and deciding, hey, wait, I can just make this the comic. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, literally.
James, what do you think of K.E.V.I.N.
I thought you were struggling to spell Kevin, and that deeply worried me.
I was.
Okay.
I kept wanting to go K.I., and I went, no.
So, I still to this day don't know how I feel. Yeah, like,
God damn it! It's Doctor Strange all over again.
Literally, but no. Doctor Strange, I decided. I haven't watched since. I don't like it. I've decided. For this, I don't know. Like, it's taken me so long to figure out like how I feel about it because it's like it's so divisive, and I don't know. Like, I could see it both ways. Like, I don't I don't get it yet. It'll take once I see the long run, like what they're doing with like the fourth wall breaking and how she's gonna interact with the rest of the universe. I mean, on its own, perfect. But because she's in a bigger universe, I could see it being problematic. But I do like it. It's interesting.
Correct. James really lost it at that one. Fuck, I think he's dying. I think he like accidentally choked on his fucking brisk. He's choking on his fucking brisk, and he's gonna break like his computer again. Yeah, god damn it. I like this fourth wall breaking, even though it's technically lampshading, but it's lampshading to such an over-the-top degree that it kind of wraps back around into being okay.
I think you hit the nail on the head. Yeah, it's like creative enough. It goes far enough that I don't mind it.
And it's so targeted on the nose. And also, her walking towards the camera and being like, and also put Daredevil in there, because a woman has needs. And the funniest one-liner of the whole show, maybe for me, was the robot Kevin B just immediately responding with, "We have been lacking in that department." And then even after that, though, the show manages to go, "Oh, we have to set up the future more," and shows us, "Oh, by the way, Hulk has a son. Bye!" What do you guys think of season 1 of She-Hulk overall? James, I'll let you go to first.
Daredevil was cool.
Do you have anything to say about the show She-Hulk?
No.
Rein, what do you think of the show? First, go.
I'm really proud of when I came up with the term diet feelings. The first person to ever say that. Because it really describes like the first like 2/3 of this season. But then the last 2 episodes I felt feelings. Like real feelings. Yeah. Back to you, Tanner.
She-Hulk season 1, the first 2/3 is an okay legal comedy. The last third is a great legal comedy.
Yeah, legal comedy.
And Daredevil Born Again is going to be so fucking good.
That's the only reason why I watched this show. I was going to skip it, except for Daredevil.
Sounds like you're giving the air the Gawk Gawk 3000 over there, James.
I can't wait to watch Daredevil and become a Catholic.
What? It's true. This happened to my buddy Eric.
That's all I know about Daredevil. He's blind, lawyer, sad.
You know who else is going to convert to Catholicism after watching Daredevil? You! The person watching this vidcast. Thank you oh so very much for watching. Comment below and let me know. What do you think of the first season of, I almost said Daredevil. Fuck. What do you think of the first season of Daredevil on Netflix, now Disney+?
Tell me personally what you think.
Yeah, James's number. Here, hold on. I want you to text James at,
Tanner, stop this bit right now. Stop the bit. I know he's really going to read it. Oh, you bitch!
I'll have Rein censor that and then, like, cut a gag. No, Rein will make it work. And while you're down there, hit the like button so we know how much you like us. Hit the subscribe button so we know how much you love us.
And hit my links, too.
Oh, James, fuck it. Yeah, James, you're a fucking Twitch streamer, piece of shit.
Yeah. Actually, I kind of stopped in a way. Since last time
Were you streaming today?
Yeah, I got into.
I kind of stopped.
I got into cosplay a lot more, and I stream when I feel like it, and I do some charity events. I'll be doing a charity event in July. So.
Cool. All right. Bye.
Slid my ticket across the table and I said, "Sorry guys, I gotta see about a girl."